Hi guys, welcome to the Unfiltered Flame. This is your host Maliha Muhammad. Alright, so this is where we are going to talk about what nobody wants to talk about out loud. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, but today we are going to be highlighting a lot and discuss more about topic that nobody wants to discuss, or maybe they whisper about, and that's about menopause. But guess what? We are going to shout about it. So there are 4 stages of menopause. As you all know, there are 4 stages, or maybe you don't know, but now you know there are 4 stages of menopause. We have the pre-menopause, perimenopause, menopause, and post-menopause. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm going to tell you exactly what is happening to me in my life and the changes that are happening to me, because I'm in my perimenopause. But do not diagnose yourself. You need to go to your clinical doctor for them to actually say that you are in your menopause stages and which stage you are at. So the 4 stages are like this. I'm going to say it in layman's language because, as I know, I'm not a doctor, so I cannot say it in scientific dialogue, but I'll tell you this. The pre-menopause is when you're in nursery. The peri is when you're in primary. The menopause is when you're in high school, and the post is when you're in university and you are done. You understand now? So there are 4 stages: nursery, primary, high school, and the last one is the university, which is the post-menopause. So let's get down to it. Now I'm going to say about things that have been happening in my life. For example, the night sweats. We can say that maybe it has been hot because in Mombasa it's very humid, blah blah blah. But damn, sometimes I feel like I'm in a sauna. Like it's so hot. It's freaking hot. Like I don't understand why is it so hot. And then I get these mood swings out of nowhere. There sometimes I'm very good, I'm so nice and bubbly, but other times I have this rage in me that I don't understand why, what, where, and when. It just comes, snaps, goes. I kept asking myself, like, what's happening to me? And then sometimes when I climb the stairs, I can walk for a long distance. It's okay. A 30 minutes walk, 1 hour walk, I can do it. But the moment I step on the first and the second stairs, my knees, they start crackling like firewood in camping. They crack. I could not understand. I have this pain on my knees, and I'm like, what is going on? And then I breathe like I was keep jogging, marathon running. I don't understand why. Okay, yeah, I get it. I am a little bit overweight, very curvy, but these things are too much. And how about the periods? The flow is heavier than when I was in my 20s, because this year I'm turning 42. And when you're in your perimenopause or pre-menopause, whichever stage, from 35 to 50 or maybe 45 is where. So changes started happening in my life. A lot of changes. One, the periods, that it's heavy flow, heavier than I can imagine. Heavy. When I say heavy, I mean like I'm gonna use like 2 or 3 or 2.5 pads of always, or whatever pads that I'm using. 2.5. Before I'll just use 1. My flow will be like around 4 days, which is okay for most people. I can go for 7 days, and I'm like, I can't go out in that 1 week. I can't go out, because if I do have to go out, I do have to go and sit somewhere. I'm going to stain my dress. That's why I avoid going out when I know I'm on my periods, or climb the border. Yeah. I don't have a car. But I will have one day, inshallah. Let's manifest. You get my point. That's how it is. And then I feel like sometimes I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to be alone. Sometimes I don't want to be lonely. I don't understand myself. how these hormones and how these mood swings are going up and down all my life. I don't know what is happening. Sometimes I'll be like, I want to eat. Sometimes I don't want to eat. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, because this is what I'm going through. If you're going through the same thing, or maybe different or more, because I know things are going to be, going, escalating, pole, juu kwa juu. It's going to happen to each and every woman out there. You will experience it whether you like it or not. So millions of women go through this and they suffer silently because society usually tells them aging equals to fading. What? But for me, in these episodes, in this Unfiltered Flame, aging is not fading. Okay? Aging is not fading. Aging, fuck. I wrote it somewhere, but then I forgot. Aging is awakening. Okay? So we are going to be discussing each and every Monday night. Monday night will be here. We'll be talking, discussing whatever that is going throughout the week. We'll be saying, I have a weighing scale that I weigh. Sometimes I'm 152, sometimes I'm 146, sometimes I'm 143. I have no idea. Maybe my weighing scale is also in the menopause stage. I don't know. But these things are happening to me. So now if you ever felt like, that rage is coming out from nowhere, that fatigue that does not leave, because sometimes I am so exhausted in the morning when I wake up and I don't know what did I do. Sijalima shamba, but nimechoka na sielewi kwa nini. This fatigue is on me. Sometimes I say maybe it's because I did the 3 marathons. Maybe now I'm having this fatigue and exhaustion. But no, this fatigue is like on. So now exhaustion is there. You're gonna feel the exhaustion. Sometimes every day can seem like every Sunday because you don't feel like doing it. Once the kids have gone to school, you are at home, you need to go to work, but you're just so tired, and then you have your coffee, or you're gonna drink your Red Bull, because I know some people usually take Red Bull, early in the morning, because they need that energy boost. Or maybe they make their own miracle drink before they head out. Or some people, they go to the gym, but even after the gym they are exhausted because their body is just going through this transformation. It's going through this this process that they themselves, they don't even understand why. But some of them, they handle it very well, and others like me, we are trying to handle it and control it by medication, which I'm going to show you, like what type of medication my own doctor prescribed for me, because mine is like, I don't know, I am menopause, am I in peri or meno, I don't know, but I am somewhere and it's going fast. And how about thinning of the hair? I've tried so many products. I've tried other brands that you guys know about also, but my hair is falling off. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll try wear a wig when I go out. I miss my long hair, but my hair is falling off badly, like seriously badly, and the gray hair, they are visible, like, seriously, okay, 42, but hey, you know what I mean, you look 42, but you don't want to look 62. You want to look 42, but like 24. And another thing, and this is the topic that not everybody wants to talk about, and I'm gonna say it out loud. Some of us, well, not me, but some well, I don't know who, nobody wants to talk about it with me, but I will keep your DMs very discreet and very confidential, and I will not mention names, but I will mention the things that you guys have texted me in my DMs kando so some of you guys, your sex drive has disappeared. Like, you don't want to be touched, you don't want to be handled, you don't want to be unholy. But yeah, some of you, the libido, the sex drive is gone. Yalla bye. Things like that. So we are going to break down this topic because we are not going to be able to finish it tonight. So we are going to break it down bits by bits. This is the first episode. I will be dropping 2 episodes per week. Yay! 2 episodes per week. So support this channel, and yeah, you're not crazy, baby girl. You are not crazy. You are transforming. Okay, so this is Unfiltered, and share what helped you. I'm here to listen to you, and I'm about to show you what I have been using for my medications so that you can know. But I don't want you to go and buy it. Don't buy. I'm just showing you. Don't buy what I'm showing you. You need to go to the doctor. You need to go to the doctor, and he's going to prescribe to you what you need to do, because they need to assess you. Assess. Double C. You. So now I'm using this. I'm not going to put down here because you're going to say, oh, I've been using it. I know this. Yeah, it's helping you. I'm just telling you what I'm using. So I'm using this M2 tone, and this one for calcium, osteocare, calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and zinc. Apparently I need all those for stuff in my bones, because my bones do when I'm walking up the stairs, going down the stairs. I have to walk so slowly until one day a small girl was walking up the stairs in our building, and she was like, Mami, bibi anapanda ngazi. She called me Mami, telling her mom, Mami, bibi anapanda. Bibi. I was like, you know what? I laughed. I smiled to that little angel. But anywho, these things are going to happen to anybody. Even the men do have menopause, and we are going to touch that base. Okay, we are going to say everything raw and unfiltered, and this is Unfiltered Flame, where people don't want to discuss. We are going to discuss. What has helped you? DM me. Okay, let us talk about everything and anything. Guys, if you're in the middle of the menopause or you are entering it, this is your season. You are not burning out. You are burning through and through. And this is just the beginning. Guys, thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And DM me your truth. DM me. I will not mention names. I will be making it very discreet, very confidential, but just using your experience for my next episode. And yeah, show some love, show some support. There'll be a PayBill number. Another topic for another day. Yeah. So thank you so much. This has been your host, Chef Maliha Muhammad. And yeah, let's keep on going. This is our first episode. All right, I see you, I am you. This is Unfiltered Flame. Good night.